Mind if I take a seat next to you? You seem like a good listener. I have a tale to share with you. It's always refreshing to find someone willing to hear an old story. There once was a woman who lived on the edge of a great river. Each day, she'd gaze across the waters to the beautiful forest on the other side, filled with vibrant flowers and ripe fruit. But the river was wide and the current swift, and so the woman never dared to swim across, despite her longing. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, months into years. One day, a great storm fell upon her side of the river. Her home was flooded, her crops were destroyed, and she was left with nothing. In her heart, she knew that had she faced her fear and braved the river, she could have been safe in the fertile forest she'd spent years yearning for. Her fear of the river, fear of the unknown, kept her from seeking a better life. It cost her everything she held dear. Sometimes, our fear of the unknown, of taking risks, can leave us stranded, unable to move forward. But when we let go of that fear, when we embrace the uncertainty and take the leap, we can truly start living. Now, let me properly introduce myself. They call me Death. I don't mean it metaphorically. I'm Death, straight up. But don't let that scare you. I'm not here today to claim your soul. I'm here as a guide, as someone who understands your fears. I've shared this story with you for a reason, amigo. It's not just a tale from some long-forgotten time. No, it resonates more closely than you think. I sense a similar dread within you, an unseen river you've been too terrified to cross. You're afraid of meeting people, of forming connections, of dating, aren't you? I can sense it. A deep-seated apprehension that makes you hesitate. This fear, it's common, but do you know what the most interesting part is? When you look around, it seems like everyone else has it figured out. They glide effortlessly through social events. They form bonds seemingly out of thin air. They navigate the waters of relationships with grace. But I assure you, beneath the surface, it's not as smooth as it seems. Here's a secret for you. No one, not a single soul, has it all figured out when it comes to forming relationships. Everyone stumbles. Everyone faces rejection and uncertainty. That fear you're feeling, it's not unique to you. But the ones who succeed, they've understood that the journey is not about being perfect, but about taking the first step, and then the one after that. I believe it's time for you to take your first step. I mean, look at you. You have so much to offer, and you don't even realize it. You're unique. You're interesting. You have your own stories, your own experiences, your own wisdom to share. There's no one else quite like you in this world. That in itself is a fascinating thing, isn't it? And don't sell yourself short. You're smart, witty, insightful. I've met a lot of people in my time, and I can tell you, these traits are more attractive than you might think. People are drawn to authenticity, to genuine human connection. And you have that in abundance. I can see your fear, your apprehension. But let me tell you this, you're stronger than your fears. You're more than capable of overcoming them. Don't let fear hold you back from experiencing everything life has to offer. You deserve happiness, fulfillment. You're strong. You're capable. When we meet again, I hope you'll have a heart full of love, a mind full of cherished memories. I hope you'll have no regrets, no missed opportunities. I know you can do this. I'll be watching, and I'll always be cheering you on.